Good morning, Brick fans, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. This morning we are going to be building Batuu. We are going to be doing, and we're on the Spaceport today, which is exciting. So hopefully you guys will enjoy today's live stream. We've got a fair bit to get through. I'm actually building the grey part that is right next to the main space tower. Now I'm just going to try and switch my screens for a second to show you guys roughly what I'll be working on today. Which one are we going for? I always get this wrong, but I think this one's the right one. There we go. Okay, cool. So essentially what I'm going to be working on today is the kind of grey area at the back, just behind the Falcon. So I guess this kind of area is the area that I'm going to be looking at. So yeah, that's what we're going to kick on with. I've already started, sort of done this section here, so I'm just going to keep sort of moving along this way and start putting in some more of these windows, etc. So that's what we're going to do, and here we go. Let's get cranking. And how have you guys all been? Because it's been a little while, not a long while. Friday since I chatted with you all. Hello Lego Master Builder, and hello Ben Bricks. Now the issue with this part here is that I've got a little bit of a see-through area. So I'm going to be building out the back of this first, just to build a little bit of the stability at the back of this build, and then I'm also going to build this up just to show you how high this is going to be off the ground. It's going to be about, how did I figure it out? I think it's going to be around about 8 bricks high off the ground. So like starting with one of these. What are these? These are 5 bys, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so these are 5. I think I'm probably going to go... Actually, no, I'm going to go 7. It was 7 in the end, but it's 7. It's 7 high to get like a nice height. But then I've also got the snot bricks underneath it to be the floor. So I guess that's in there as well. So I've got to be considerate of that. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm also going to just I've got to sort of pull this back a little bit as well, because I'm going to add some of this. I just did this as singles as a facade. I was going to do that first, but I'm actually going to extend it right back. So I'm going to drop a few of these in as well. And I've done my old trick that I almost always seem to do, where I don't build with any kind of foundation. I put the foundation after, which is so bad. It's just like, it's the wrong way to build, I think. It's because I just like building I go to the details first, which is just not how a builder would bring you. Tell you to do it, that's for sure. How have you all been? What are you building? Did everyone else get tricked by the Kenobi special trailer? Because I did. I was like, what? They're announcing season 2. I'm gonna have to check this trailer out. And then it's just like Ewan McGregor standing there in front of a screen being like, I love Star Wars. Oh no. Are there many entries yet to? No, there's not. There's not a lot that have been officially entered. There's a lot that I know about that are in the progress. Well, there's a few that I know about that are in the progress, but I have seen a couple that have been actually like officially come through the email. So there's still plenty of time, Lego Master Builder. You've got until the 15th of September to get your entries in. So plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ed, Slipstream, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Nice to have you on the stream, as always. We are building the back section of the spaceport in behind where the Falcon is. So I've got. I'm just going to sort of keep going with this back section. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit from the side of what this is going to be like. But this is generally where it's going to be at. I wanted to keep that height. Yeah. Don't start the builds tomorrow. That's what I say. All right. You should start them today. Just like put something down. Otherwise it'll like never get done. It's all good. I left the coconut, my Perry Bodine mock. I left like I fiddled around with the base with it for so long, and then I just smashed it on like the last week. I literally I uploaded the last day, and because I was working on it until the very last day. Hey, Will. Good to have you on the stream, buddy. There we go. Actually, I'm going to get this back section in here. I really just need a section that you can see through and like you see something. So I'm not too fussed with what that something is. There are some gaps, and I mean there's not going to be a lot of light in there. I just don't want to waste all of my just don't want to waste all my bricks. I may put a ceiling in here a little bit. Yeah, I still haven't picked up any of the August 1st sets. Mainly just because I said it last week. It's mainly just because I'm poor. Nah, I'm trying to. At the moment, I'm really trying to spend cash on Batuu. My plan is still to get one. I think I'll still be getting I still want to get the Inquisitorship, and I want to get the ATTE. I'm just not, I'm not in a massive rush, I guess is the thing. I mean, I literally have a Falcon, the UCS Millennium Falcon, waiting to be built. And it's only because I want to put aside like a fair amount of time to build it. I've got, and I know that's like sacrilege to have it sitting there, but I want to build it in one hit, as close to one hit as possible. I don't want to sort of put it away and then come back to it. So I'm kind of not just buying crazy sets just for no reason. Although they're all awesome, this wave just had to be the hardest one, the hardest one to resist. Oh, Will. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No. In fact, the start of my episode coming is going to be that scenario where like I every time, and it's I've actually what I've decided to do after Batuu is once I take Batuu down, I'm actually going to curate. I'm going to curate my set, like my pieces, because I literally there's just pieces I just look at. I'm like I'm never ever going to use that. I'm sure as soon as I get rid of it or like I pack it away somewhere, I'll need it. But I want it a smaller. I'd rather a smaller, more organized group of pieces that I use a lot than a lot of organization making it hard and timely to actually organize. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, and I'm exactly the same. So like I've picked this like because I kind of am at a point where I absolutely need to build. There's no there's no two ways about it. I have to build because I need to build for the for the channel. I can't actually I can't do anything about it, you know what I mean? Like I need to build. So I've sort of got this halfway this way, halfway another way, and I think I'm really nailing down what I want to do in terms of of sorting and how I sort it. See, I sorted by parts. I actually sorted by type first. Um, but I also realised that from a building perspective, that made it harder for me. So I actually ended up doing a mix of two. I've predominantly like done this by color, right? So I've done this by color, and then I generally, if I've got a lot of one thing, I will separate it. But like, here are all my 1x bricks for grey, which is actually not a lot, or dark bluish grey. That's like not a lot. And then there's my 2x bricks. But it didn't make sense for me to separate them out to be something like more sorted than that. So what I've done, things like the plates, like I've got a lot of plates, so I go like 2x6s because I have lots of them. Then I have 2x2s because they're hard to get to the bottom of the container if I have anything else in there. So I kept those two separate. And then in here is like everything over 6 goes into this one. And then I have like 4s and 3s in this section here. So like I guess I've tried to, it's not a set process, it's a curated process. That's how I can best put it. So like I pick the things and I separate the things that I know I will use in that way. Does that make sense? And then because I need to be as efficient as possible. So like I also know like I want to keep my slopes all separate because slopes are one of the hardest things I find to like grab and get, and I want a certain type when I'm building rock work. So I've kept all them separate. But then there's other things that like I don't mind if they're all in together, like my greebles. My greebles are all almost entirely like in just a box, and I'll just go through and pick out my greebles because it's kind of like that brings an element of like serendipity, kind of just complete happenstance when you're building it, and it feels kind of special because you're just picking out a piece and go, oh, that would work, and oh, that would work, and then you can build it up like that. But when you're building something structurally like this, I really just need like bricks. Like I just need the certain type of brick, or I need a certain type of thing to build it. So I want that structured. Does that make sense? But yeah, dude, I get like it's intense. It 100% is a hobby in itself. But you know what? It's not that I don't think it's. Is it that interesting to watch? Do you enjoy watching people, like creators, like sort? Yeah, but it does take time to grow the collection. But actually, like how I did it, Ed, was like I almost like it's kind of nice to have a smaller collection than build up because I wanted to do something larger. I had to get more bricks quicker, and I did it by buying bulk, which meant which was good because I got a lot of bricks that I wanted cheaper, heaps cheaper than I would have had bought them on Bricklink. It took time, and it meant I have to jump around a lot, which is kind of annoying from a channel point of view. It means I don't get stuff completed as much as I'd like. Um, but then also, um, yeah, I don't get that sort of curated feel. So I end up bringing in all these bricks I don't use and don't want really. Um, but then I'm trying to sell them all on the Bricklink store. So any of you Aussies that need bricks, go to Brickmad Bricks. It's a way of supporting the channel without actually, and you get something for it. So, because that's basically how I buy my stuff. Like I buy it bulk, I sell off all of the extra bits. Actually, my wife sorts a lot of it. She enjoys the sorting process. The stuff that I don't want to keep for mocks. I need some giga brackets. But like, here's another example. Like, I sort them by part because, like, their function generally. Like, yeah, sometimes I want a specific color, but then I just sort through to find that specific color. But I do keep a lot of like functional stuff, like hinges, snot bricks, brackets, any of those type of things I keep. I definitely missed some. I've started rambling, sorry, so I've missed the wheel. Here we go. Yeah, 100%, and that's with in terms of the random inspiration pieces. That's I guess what my what my my what am I saying? It's still early in the morning, guys. Sorry. My That's what my greebles are. You know, like I do have some of those pieces that are a little bit there, and then I have like kind of just a misc. I still have misc color. I have a box of dark bluish grey that it's kind of I guess unsorted, but that's also like that can give me a bit of a crazy inspiration piece when I still want it. Yeah, and color gradients and all that sort of thing. Can do it that way for sure. Yeah, you do just need to sometimes just crack that way of doing it. Yeah, you go, Master Builder. Don't do what's the saying? Someone tell me what the saying is. Don't do today what you would do tomorrow. That's not it. That is definitely not it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's much easier. Just gonna break that off for a second. Work this way. The box of cool. Yeah. It's just like the box of cool. I mean, Andy's got like he's got I think that guy seriously has a perfectly curated. Sorry, I had to stop there because the camera cut off. The I think Andy's got an up from Brickanics has got an absolute. He has the best size for where he's at, like, and what type of builds he does. He's got a perfect size of amount of bricks where he still buys more, but then he's also got all of that like single filler brick, which I'm so proud of. I think it's fantastic. But like my filler is just yuck. Like maybe one day if I win the lottery or something, I'll swap to like all one filler. Because that would be great. But, money. Yeah, Ed's got it wrong. I think deliberately. But yes, that is the saying, Master Builder. And Cosmic Bricks, welcome to the stream. Procrastinators unite. Oh, nice. We're just talking about the ATT. Cool. Lucky boy. Oh, do you know what we're lacking this morning? Hasbaz bricks. Hey, man. Yeah, it's my BB-8 water bottle. I've had it for years. Since Force Awakens came out. It's like one of my favourite things. It makes this really weird noise, though. Check this out. So, like... Can you guys hear that? It's like a blah, 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 blah. I used to have it in meetings at work, and like people used to be like, seriously? You're drinking from a BB-8 bottle and you're making like this really pretentious noise at the same time? Yeah, it was quality. Hey, Ben. Hey, all good, mate. Hey, just having you guys in the stream is great. I love that you guys can just enjoy it. And but if you do feel like chatting, I like a good chat along as well. So all good. You can also hit the like button while you're there, guys, if you want. That would be super helpful because it does help to share it around to some more people that might enjoy the stream. And as I said last week, I've changed this to Wednesday my time, which is Tuesday your guys' time. Hey, Mikhail. And I've also added in an extra stream. Pardon me. Yeah, so I've added in an extra stream for Fridays, which is Thursdays. And I'll be doing more fun things on the Friday. Like, not more fun, because building Batuu is fun. But I'll be doing... I'm going to do stuff like some set builds, or like last week I did my Ewok volleyball build, which I will continue this week. The Ewok Furball League, yeah, the Endor mock, that's right. So stuff like that, it'll just be like the fun one-offs, or like I might do some factions builds. It was just an opportunity. I wanted to take some time each week to build just more of that fun stuff and really set that time aside. And Friday morning was perfect for me. So, and it means that I get another opportunity to chat along with you guys. So yeah, if you guys like that stuff, definitely come and join in. And yeah, back to what we started talking about, like liking, kind of hitting the like button really does help to share that around so other people can see it too. Cool. All good, Master Builder. I'm going to be on for like 2 hours today, so oh yeah, like it's not even 7 o'clock here. I'm going till about 8:30, so yeah. Hopefully you'll be back, but start your build. Start your build for the contest for sure. Respond to DM. Oh, have you DM'd me on Discord? Sorry. In all honesty, Cosmic, I have like, I see it sometimes when I'm driving, and I don't want to answer when I'm driving, and then I'm shocking with responding, and I want to give people good responses. I don't want to just give sort of half responses. And so that's really the only reason why I don't respond. It's not because I'm trying to avoid things or anything. But yeah, just with work and stuff, it's sometimes hard to get around to absolutely everything because there's a lot going on Instagram and here and everything. So yeah, I will. I'm sorry about that. I will try and I'll try and jump on after this and just catch some of the DMs for sure. Yeah, as Coconut would say, execute Order 66 on that like button. I don't want to steal his saying because it's a sick saying. Okay. Oh, Cosmic, were you talking to Hasbaz? Are you saying that I was I was apologising to you? I was apologising to you for not answering something, but you were talking to Has. You know, I suddenly feel like that. I suddenly feel like that kid that like was waving to the cool kid that was waving to him, and then realised that he was waving to someone else behind him. Always running in for the high five, and then he high fives the person behind you, and you're sitting there like, yeah, hey, I got sidetracked, sorry, but I just realised that we don't have any music. Totes need some music. Let's get going with that. Oh dear. Let's see. You guys tell me if it's too loud, yeah? Yeah, so did anyone else get tripped up by the whole Kenobi trailer thing? Like where it came out and it turns out it was totally not. It's not a Kenobi trailer, like not for a series. It was just like a trailer for a special. Like why would they run a trailer for a special? Can I pick a Star Wars era? What do you mean? Like what? You want to know my favorite Star Wars era? Is that what you mean? Prequel to original. Oh, okay. So not the sequels. I'm definitely still an original trilogy guy. I always have, like, that was my era. So, like, I grew up with Luke Skywalker, you know, Return of the Jedi. I was born in 85, so, like, I was able to see I watched all the movies on tape, and then when they came out in special edition, I then saw them for the first time in movie theaters and stuff. So that to me was the most special part. Where's my other bricks? Floor's gonna go in there at that height. Yep, floor's going in there. Okay, cool. Now I can build this out a little. I did see the Star Wars Island documentary. I actually just finished it last night, which was fantastic because I'm in the animation games industry, so like ILM means a lot to me and what they've done. And yeah, no, it was phenomenal to watch. Like a lot of that I kind of did know already. Oh no! Tragedy! Oh no, that's the type of thing that you see on live. Only on live television. That's alright. It's not actually as bad as it looks. Where is that piece? It's probably a good opportunity to I should really take this opportunity to fix it, but I'm not. Clearly. This is actually okay. It's alright. With that said, though, like I'm an original trilogy guy. Like, what are you guys that are on here? It's funny because like a lot of the YouTube crowd that I seem to come into is like they're really prequel based guys. A lot of them. And I guess it's because that's their childhood, like a lot of them. So I don't know. I guess I wasn't one of those haters. I didn't. When Star Wars came out, it was different, but I also appreciated a lot of the things that people did. And I guess from a visual effects point of view, like, it's hard for me to to have hated on the prequels, because the prequels to me, if Attack of the Clones didn't happen, or like any of those prequels, I wouldn't be in the industry that I'm in. Actually, it wasn't until I saw it was a documentary called Puppets to Pixels on the DVD of Attack of the Clones. It came out in 2003. I was just finishing high school, and it was all about like creating digital Yoda and Jar Jar and all that sort of thing. And it blew me away. And that was when I was like, oh, okay. And like, I actually saw how they made it. I went, oh, maybe I can do something like that. And then that's when I tried really hard to get into some schools and stuff like that. And that was the path. That was, I point to that time. So I have a special, I actually have a fondness for the prequels, but it's actually not something that, they aren't something that but from a movie perspective, I enjoyed them enough. There are problems with them, but I guess you can say that about most movies. So, okay, here we go. Putting that on. Alright, let's flip this puppy over. Right, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some reverse slopes, some inverted slopes, and work this back in this way, and then I'm going to build down. There's a little bit of sand, a tan that's just here that I want to do, so I'm going to work down. Okay, so speaking of sorting, this is like my most recent one that I've sorted, which is all my slopes. So I've got all my main slopes, which are like these ones here. I've got a bunch of those. I've got some like 1x2s high, and then I've also got like, then I've got a whole bunch of like small numbered ones that I keep in Ziploc bags, which I think is the same way that Brickmad does it. So, once again, I like how he's sort of created and organised his. From memory. Cosmic. Yeah, cool. The relic hunters are fun. In factions, there's a lot of like opportunity. It's basically like Indiana Jones for it's like an Indiana Jones for Star Wars. Which is cool. Legend Studios, welcome to the stream. Good to have you on board. Starting to cook with some gas now, so this is good. So what are you guys all building? what. So it's once I get this part locked in, we should be okay to continue on, I think, with the other sections. There you go. It's much nicer. There we go. That's going to be basically the front. Then I'm going to have all of these type of things coming off this as well. So like a whole bunch of like wires and stuff plugged into the Falcon. I think I'll tear apart my previous build. Start laying plates for a new city. Cool. Are you mainly a city builder? I guess I sort of inadvertently niched myself into just Star Wars. But I'm looking forward to doing some other style mocks after Batuu. I've got a few ideas for Marvel. I've got a few ideas for just like epic movies. Still gonna always do Star Wars because it's my favorite, but yeah, definitely gonna mix it up a little bit. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, cool. Are you working on a specific kind of city or village from anywhere, like from any of the series or anything, or is it just like a totally made up one? Yeah, nice. Okay. There you go. Cool. So then that's going to have like another a tan kind of thing coming down off it as well. Have I made an error there? I have. I have made an error. I need to move that back. That should be the front section there. Okay, a little bit more work to do. Okay, let's move this around. Give you guys a bit of a side view there. And I could drop that one out. It's okay, it's a pretty easy fix. Shuffle that one back. Oh, next collab build. Is that, Ben, is that with SW and that yet? Again? Same guys? Because that one looked like a lot of fun, that last one. Or is it with another group of people? What have I done here? Is this even? I need to see this from the front. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's even. This needs to go on the top. Aha! That's what it is. Oh, really? That is a cool collab. Like, that's really cool. Great idea. Let's hope Sam can, not that Sam Smith can keep it in his, keep it together for the convention this time, yeah? Great mock though. Like incredible mock. If you guys haven't checked that one out. Actually, your Navarro mock as well. Are you taking that to the next one? If you guys haven't checked out Ben Brick's Navarro mock, you should definitely get amongst that one because it's incroyable. Oh, what is going on? You guys are seeing the fragility of my mock building skill set. Okay, problem solved. We're back to where we were before. Just breaking everything else off. Okay, cool. No problems. Everything is as it should be. Here. Nothing to see here, people. I'm going to need to find some more of these curved pieces to drop on the top, that's for sure. Navarro's gone. Ah! But the video remains, and that is what is important. So, unless you've deleted it from your YouTube. Come on, Ben. You're not really going to ask me, are you? I was hoping that you'd just neglect that I support Liverpool. Well done. Can we move on? We were utter word I can't use. We were garbage. You guys did play pretty well though. Gotta give it to you. I'm assuming you saw it. Okay. Lost the cam. The cam is back now. I need 2 of those. Luckily I did a sort last night. I kind of, I'm still waiting on a bunch of bricks to come in for the supermarket and a few other places I know I need to order bricks for. But I didn't want to order any more bricks because there's a whole bunch of, I've got a whole stack of unsorted bricks at the moment. I mean, it's slowed down the channel a little bit in terms of being able to finish stuff off. But I just, from a pricing point of view, you kind of need to take your time to look through those unsorted stuff and see what you can scrounge out of it for sure. So that's what I've been having to do, and that's kind of where I got to. I went through a lot of my dark bluish greys just to see where I was at, and I realized that I could pretty much build this section, so I was happy enough with that. Pretty much go around all of this section and build this out. Hope you guys are all just happy to watch along at the moment. I am just going to press on and try and get some more of this done. If you've got any questions or anything you want to ask, feel free. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep jumping away into this puppy. Hopefully I get a lot more done. Hopefully you enjoy watching it while you're doing some building or something. I find these kind of sections to be the hardest sections to build. These parts that are just flow state engaged, indeed. But I find these the hardest sections because it's like trying to get some interest. Trying to get some interest into like a flat panel, I find to be one of the hardest things, because I can't just leave it and just like have it be completely clean and flat and nothing there. So like to be able to find some kind of nice amount of detail or texture in it without, you know, without making it too messy. It's one of the things I constantly struggle with. And that's why I'm no good at doing cityscapes. Like the Ring of Carfreen mock that I did was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. Oh, dude, I appreciate that, but I don't know if I agree with you. He, First Order Lego he's next level. Dude, he is well next level. I really do appreciate that, Cosmic. But yeah, like First Order Lego is next level. He is the First Order. frame out. Well, I hope I can get somewhere near him one day. He's pretty fantastico though. But you gotta work towards stuff. So I am really looking forward to doing a lot of these pipes and wirings and things in the front section of this. I'm going to sneak some lavender in there. How do you like that one, Brick Annex? Bit of lavender, some white. Andy loves my Andy from Mechanics. He loves my rainbow building skills. Okay. Thinking. Should definitely try and work something in here that's going to make it work a bit better. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna build it so that it has a secondary hinge at the top. I think is the best, smartest way to do it. So I may have to take that top section off, but I will do it later, I think. I'm not gonna do it right now because that could be disastrous. And great viewing. Do it off this one this time. Work. Maybe I add in a Yeah, that could be cool. Just to mix it up a bit. I'll have a black one in there. Yeah, like it. In case anyone's wondering what happened to the droid depot, basically nothing happened to the droid depot. I've run out of pieces that I need, so it's just going to be a little bit of time before we get back onto that. It really sucks, like when you've the thing is that like I've got pieces for certain areas. Like I've actually probably got enough just straight bricks and stuff that I need to finish off the Spaceport tower, but like there's some critical pieces that you just can't move, like they're on the critical path. There's just no way to do it without. And that's what sort of sucks about it. I really didn't want to build that up the whole way. Actually. Let's see. I'm actually gonna run this pole. Let's see. There you go, guys. We're gonna run this poll. I actually think I saw this. I think Coconut may have run this one. If you're around, hit that. Let me know which one you are. Are you an originals or are you a prequel trilogy person? If you're a sequel trilogy person, I apologize. I just don't even think it's going to get close, so I just left it off. This is about ha! Dank Ferric. Yeah, like the thing is, Slipstream, as long as the build kind of conveys that there is a story or implies it, I think that's probably enough. I don't know if you actually really need to write the full story. You know what I mean? Oh, it's swinging back hard. Started out with the originals. Hey, Michigan Bricks. What's going on, mate? Make sure you vote in the poll. Very good to have you on the stream, as always. I'm considering after Batuu maybe just taking a little bit of time and trying to hit like Ralph Langer. I'm trying to just try and hit that level for a bit on like one small build. Yeah, cool. Do it. Like, I've seen your entry, looks pretty cool. There was a really cool T-Rex, mech T-Rex that Mock Lobster did that I saw on Instagram yesterday. It was pretty awesome. I thought of you instantly. How are we going for Paul? Ooh. The originals still in the lead, guys. Yeah, it's the shaping on that T-Rex was primo. Like, absolutely nailed it, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And get that out. This he's just got a really good sense of shapes. Yeah, there are, like, and they're not new either. That's the crazy thing. There's just so many good builders out there. That's what I discovered when I, like, with Star Wars factions as well. Like, oh, there's so many guys on there that are just ultra talented, but they, like, yeah, I've never heard of them, or they've even got Instagrams. They just don't, like, they're just not on there, and it's just, yeah, they're just, I don't get discovered, which means that, like, I feel like the algorithm must be, like, the Instagram algorithm must be all wrong, because like, seriously, there's some spectacular builders out there that I just never seem to see. And then, you know, look at them too, like, you know, like, you just don't see them, and it's really unfortunate. And so, like, to be honest, sometimes it's unfortunate because there's some builders that are kind of not the greatest builders I've ever seen. And their content, like the content they create, it's not fantastic, but they seem to get lots of followers, or like features and stuff. But then you've got these builders that are spectacular that just don't get a shout at all. Yeah, YouTube is dodgy in terms of, like, the do you mean, like, in terms of the algorithms and stuff? Is that what you mean, Gecko? See, I love watching your stuff though too, Nick. Star Wars factions, Mikhail. It's basically like an RPG, like a role-playing game, where you essentially build anywhere around the galaxy as part of, like, a little group, and it's just on a Discord server, and you basically talk about stuff. It's real, like, laid back. It's fairly laid back. And yeah, you make little builds and tell little fun stories and stuff. It's a lot of fun. If you want to check it out, it's swfactions.net. Or you can check out any of my, I've actually got some factions builds on my YouTube channel. If you want to check out any of those videos, you should be able to see the links in the description to them. You should definitely check it out. Just go have a look at the website and you'll be able to see some of the amazing builders that are on there. But there's all levels. It's more just about getting on and having fun. You'll learn a lot from them. Yeah, that's true, Ed. But then, like, some of the noisier ones now are the ones that I really quite, I guess you'd call them the noisy ones. Like SW Bricks and Figs, love his channel. I could watch that all day. Same with Coconut. Like, he's getting stacks of followers now, which is well deserved. Like, 'cause they make really good content, and they can make consistent content as well. It's like they're really trying to do it. I guess my gripes with some of the other guys that maybe are now not doing anything. You know, but then they still get lots of views, so I don't know. It's all good. I don't want to complain about it too much because it's like a lot. There's a lot of from people out there that have earned their stripes early on, and now they're kind of laying back a bit, which is okay too. Like, it's deserved. So it's not them, it's just the flukish kind of guys that make these kind of one or two things go mental and don't build up, you know. But that's the way of the world. But yeah, like SW bricks and figs and coconut bricks, like they're like two of my absolute faves, and how consistent they are, and that their types of content is very different, but just super. Like coconut, just his consistent mock builds and that type of thing. It's just like he really just pumps it out, and he does a great job of that. And that's tough too, because like mentally you got to be really, really tough with it. And then SW, of course, like he's just all over it. He's got, you know, he hits the news, he hits the questions, he still builds mocks, he does decals, like it's just everything. He's just really entrenched in every facet of like of that. Like the man's a machine. Oh, and speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Right, everyone stop talking about him. He's here. Hello, Coconut. How y'all doing? And I don't believe anyone here has not seen Coconut Brick's Jabim cinematic, but go and check it out because that build is pretty cool. And Coruscant. Ooh, that one is going to be epic pants. Yeah, he was like, hey, somebody's talking about me. Don't replay the stream. We said that you were a terrible builder and no one likes looking at your channel. Oh, dude, it's all good. I totally hear you. I understand, like, I don't know. There was someone, I can't remember who it was the other day, but they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna have your live stream playing while I'm video editing," and I was like, "Oh my god, I just don't have the multitask skills for that." Yeah, factions is a lot of fun, for sure, Mikhail. Definitely check it out. Feel free to join the stream, to the Discord too, and if you got any questions, I can hit you up. But yeah. Oh, Ed, Slipstream. I've been known to drop some absolute clangers for at work, like epic pants is not even close. One day like it was back when I was just a CG supervisor, and the producer came in to me and said, "Oh, like when do you think we're gonna have this done?" And I said, "Oh, slightly tomorrow." And the art director just cracked. He just cracked up. The art director just totally cracked up laughing, and the producer just went, "Okay." And then the other one I said, someone came over and asked about something, and I said, "Oh man, it's just been crucially hectic." and then the art director was listening again, or one of the art directors, and he lost it, and he's forever dropped crucially hectic. Ooh, the prequels are catching up. Anyone who hasn't voted in the poll, you should find the poll and vote, because prequels and originals are neck and neck, 50%. Coconut, I'm trying to see if I get the same result as you did. I am quite glad I'm being able to make a little bit of progress on this build this morning too, because Last night I was literally up. I was lying on the build because the build is at the back, and I was trying to keep it in place and like work on it like this while the camera's here, and I'm trying to film it like a time lapse, and I'm like this crazy man trying to keep my arms roughly out of camera but build at the same time. And oh my god, it was probably one of the hardest things. It was like playing Twister. It was like playing Twister, but like I was hanging over this thing. It was just awful. And then I was like, but I wanted to keep it in place so that I could judge the height of this versus the tower and just actually see it there and make sure it was all working. And I'm glad that I did, because now I got to that point, and then now I can sort of take it off and place it back in there. But yeah, it was pretty, no, words are great, man. And that Coconut, it makes sense to turn my streams on and then not listen to my voice while I'm doing it. Because like, how do you listen to your voice while you're editing? Like, it blows my mind. Like, I can't do it. So I have to I pretty much watch streams when I'm either putting my kids to bed and I'm kind of lying in there with them because they're still pretty young. So I'll try and watch streams then. Or I'll watch streams when I first wake up in the morning. Like, I get really early ones when I manage to catch yours, Coconut. Or like Tex, or like anyone in the UK. Like, it's Tex is usually Tech usually goes okay. I quite like watching Tex live. It just seems to be quite fun. SW, he seems to go a lot earlier than most, and that one is a bit of a, and so I don't get to catch that one as often as I would like. And I don't know how many live streams he's done recently. Bro Horse Mechanic. Here we go. I do have to apologize too, guys. I'm getting a cold if you haven't noticed, so I'm a little congested. And when I get close to the mic, my voice starts to sound less Australian and more like a nasally nerd. Oh, come on! That is the second time that's happened. I really need to build some stuff on top of this so it locks in. I'm pretty pumped about this spaceport. It's actually starting to look, it's starting to work pretty well on the build. It's really, like the spaceport is probably one of the most iconic, parts of Galaxy's Edge. So it's like good to get that in there, and it kind of makes it feel a bit more like Galaxy's Edge, like it's the focal point. Like, one thing I am looking forward to is Coconut's Senate building as well, which I think is going to be like obviously is going to be the focal point, I'm assuming, when he gets to that. That's going to be pretty cool. It's really hard. I'm glad that I reworked the layout on Galaxy's Edge. If you go back and have a look at I actually did go back and have a look at the first episode, and I was like, oh, like, not only was it just like, you know, it was early Brickmad Sam, that one. But like the full plan that I did and everything, I was like, yeah, this is great. But like, yeah, I'm glad that I I took it and reworked it because I don't know if it would have worked in the long run. Hello there. You have returned, Lego Master Builder. Remember to smash that like button too, guys, if you have not already. Gonna go the other way for this one. Here we go. I'm gonna go 4. And light bluish grey, just to change it up a bit. Cool. Yeah, cooking with gas. Michigan, I had a very similar conversation with a few people about this, it's about factions, because not too many people are too aware of it. No worries, Slipstream. Thanks as always for being a solid supporter of the channel and also coming into the streams. Sorry, I was just checking the time because I was like, oh, Slipstream's going. It's probably about my time to leave in terms of Thingo, but I've got another half hour so before work starts, so I'm going to keep cranking on this. But yeah, no, I was running into the same problem with Star Wars Factions, and because people were it wasn't performing as well on YouTube, but it does okay on Instagram. So look, I'm not going to stop doing it, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just try and manipulate it a little bit to maybe make it more about the building process of building the builds, and then if people enjoy the story part, that's great. But like, it's going to probably start more about building to generalize it for YouTube, and then hopefully they enjoy those videos. And maybe that's a way that you could go about it too, like make it more about just a cool looking Lego build, and make it like structure the videos so it's more about that, and then people might get involved with the comic at the same time, like and enjoy the comic. And that's kind of what I'm hoping that people do with Factions, like the more people find out about it, the more it's like, I don't want to stop doing the stories for those though. So, hey, it's worth a shot. But like, you also want, you want to try and have a successful channel at the same time. So it's tough. I get it. I hear you. And I just realised that the Ratatouille song was just on for you, Coconut, which is your favourite. So I'm sure you're still editing, but if you are listening, I hope you enjoyed it. All right, here we go. Where are my tiles? Don't you hate it when you get bricks out? I don't know if have any of you guys ever hit this point where you go and you find tiles or you find any part and you put the part down somewhere and you're like, I've got them, cool. And then you cannot for the life of you find them after that point. Anyone can see them on the table of where I'm not looking at, let me know. And yes, Michigan, feel free. When is your next stream? So we can all join. Yes! Aha! I hid them away. Something not right there. Something not right. This needs to come up. One higher. We go. That's it. Better. I see the same thing on that one. It's okay, people. I'm not actually breaking it. Oh dear. Oh, you got my Muttley laugh and everything. Solid. Yeah, great. Hey, what do you guys think? I was thinking about. I've just been thinking at the start of the stream. I mentioned that I have the UCS Millennium Falcon sitting on a shelf, and I want to try and put aside some time. Now, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this because it's always difficult with the kids, but I was thinking maybe I should try and do like a Millennium Falcon stream. But like a super long stream, like a 20-hour stream or something, and like try and stay awake. And what I can do is, I don't know if any of you guys would be keen, but like maybe I can get some of you guys in to chat while I actually build this thing, so we can have a talk about like people's building and all that type of stuff, and you know, have a bit of fun with it, and get some people involved, do stuff like that. What do you reckon? That would be fun. Would anyone like to watch something like that? Like, in all honesty, it's really just an excuse for me to finally build my UCS Falcon. No worries, Michigan. Look forward to catching that next stream. And I appreciate that, mate. I look forward to sending out the next update, which is coming out this weekend. There will be another update. It will involve this. After this stream, I'm still going to be building on this one tonight. And trying to get this little section pretty built under the underside of it. It's all going to come down to bricks, but I'm fairly confident I'm going to be able to get a lot of this done. So I need to find some 4x tiles, because these at the moment are just the 2x2s, but I want to have it so that they're 4x shutters, awnings, whatever they are. And then what I was thinking is I'll probably drop some windows in behind this just to get a little bit of kind of openness that you can still see behind there, but then it's kind of closed off as well. And I'm going to try and get some lights in these areas as also. So this puppy should like pretty much fully light up, and there's some red lights in each of these sections. So there'll be a red light there, a red light on the top here, a red light on the top here, and then the interiors of these I'll have lights in there so that we get a nice little pop. Yeah. God, I wish I had some dark grey ingots. I just basically want to invest in ingots, I think. Just get like a stack of them. Like I lucked out and got a stack of ingots just in time for the tower from the pick-a-brick wall. Alright, at this level, this is where I'm going to bring in the... I'm going to bring in the second hinge there. I think is a good position to do that. On top of that. So I'm going to build that middle section up a bit. So I think that's the main issue over this side here, is that's why these aren't lining up. It will actually line up, but I'm going to have to I'll have to take it off here and here, and then drop another hinge into that section. I think that will make it work. Now, what time is it? Oh, yeah, I can get this done. You go, Sam. Super speed. Just give myself a G up. Don't worry, everyone. I'm an idiot. Not gonna help me. Disappointed! Have you guys ever seen that? It's the YouTube clip of the series from the 90s. I'm pretty sure it's from the 90s of Hercules. Sorry, my Siri on my phone just was like, I found some series from the 90s. No, there was a series. There was a Hercules series from the 90s. Have a look at it. Just search on YouTube whenever you get a chance. Hercules Disappointed, and basically it was the actor who'd read in the script like, hang on a second, this isn't my world, he goes, and then he goes, disappointed, like gets real, but it's because he read it in the script as he's meant to be disappointed, and so he screams disappointed. It's so funny, like just watch it, you'll crack up, you'll love it. And if you don't, I apologise for wasting. It's like only like 30 seconds of your life, so it's okay. You'll be fine. I honestly don't know. Probably late, like I'm thinking probably like maybe October, November, towards it. I might even make it like a closer to Christmas thing. Like, yeah, like maybe late November even. Might be a good time. I don't know. Just been thinking about it. Always like to ask you guys what you like to see. No worries, Mikhail. Thanks for dropping into the stream and contributing to the chit chat. Hopefully we get you again later. I hope I get your name right too. If it's not, let me know. I'll try again. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much for letting me know. Awesome, guys. I'm going to be doing the wrap up while I just get this last little bit on here. But yeah, thank you very much to everyone who joined the stream this morning. It has been a lot of fun. I've got a lot of progress done as well. which is it's very helpful to get all of this done for finally finishing off Batuu, which I'm hoping to do very soon. And I've got, yes, I've got this to where I want it to be, which is great. And so that pretty much wraps up today's stream. Oh, DP Bricks, you jumped and I've broken it. I was literally just about to end this stream and now it's broken. The very last minute. So I'm going to get to just chucking this one back together. But just going to leave that there and fix that later. It's honestly not broken. It's just broken at the hinges. So it'll go back together pretty quick. But thanks everyone for joining the stream today. May the bricks be with you. Bye.